Good afternoon, guys. Good morning, I should say. This is Satella DeVoe from ASAR Global Spares Apostolic Equipping Center. Good to connect with you guys once again. I just wanted to share this little bit of information or, just something I want to share with you about a technique I think that we could work. It is something that we all use, but we use it in the wrong way. And I want us to redefine it and use it in our manifestations. And so what I want to talk to you this morning is about using your imagination and the illusion of truth effect to create and manifest your dreams and make them a reality. Okay? And so here's what the illusion effect is. The illusion effect is when you believe something to be true. Now, the thing is that you know that it's a lie, it's a false statement, but you still believe it to be true because it's been repeated so many times that you just go along with the flow. So cognitive ease in relation to this is that it's easier to go along with the flow than to go against the grain. And so let's use one or two examples. Now, scientists, this is a technique, you could look it up online and check it out for yourself. But the thing about this is, in this case, the statements are always a lie or a false statement in some way, an abdication of some fact or a total fabrication lie outright, a false statement. One of the examples I'd like to give you is that we, all have a family, basically. And what happens is sometimes you might see an incident happen, there's a family gathering, maybe somebody gets into an argument or something, but something happens. And you were there the moment it happened. Other people were there. But because somebody's personality is a bit stronger or more assertive, they contend that the way the situation went down is not that way. And instead of you standing your ground, you just basically go along with it. Another example would be you see someone who's been kidnapped or somebody who's been captured as a POW. Then they've been hammered day in and day out for hours to tell a version of a situation that's not true, that wants to justify or support the behavior of the kidnappers, okay? And so what they do is next thing you see is them sitting before a video camera, making a statement, declaring that I did this, I did that, or I am a spy on behalf of this government or what have you. Everybody knows they're being forced to make that statement. But some people, because it feeds into the narrative they want to play, it gets repeated, and suddenly it's a true statement. The illusion of truth effect says it's a true statement, even though everybody knows it's not. Another example very quickly could be the media, television. They start hearing something about inflation or, this market is looking this way, that market is looking this way. If it continues in that route, then it could be an inflation, there could be a food shortage, all sorts of different things. And there might be an element of truth to some of that, but the narrative that's being created is not based in truth. But it's the illusion of truth because it's continually being spoken. Now that is it in a nutshell. That's it being used in the wrong way. What I want us to do is flip the script. I want us to redefine the process of the illusion. And you would find persons in manifestation that Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor, quite a number of other people use it, but they use it in the reverse. And that's what I want us to do today. And so I want you to think about something that you really want to manifest. I mean, I don't want a frequency of desperation attached to this, though. I want it to be something you're looking forward to. I want it to be something that you are excited about seeing it manifest in your present reality. What I want you to do is, on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to say, 1 being, I utterly don't ever think this could happen for me. 10 being, I really feel fantastic about this. I know this is going to happen. But if you can get yourself in your feelings about this around a 7 or 8, you're going to manifest it. Why? Because the repetition that is used in the illusion of truth effect is what's going to kick in your subconscious mind. In your subconscious mind, what we're going to end up doing is creating these new neural pathways. This device that you're listening to me on right now, you're watching me on wherever you are in the world, was a thought in somebody's imagination. And this is why I said using your imagination. Neville Goddard says, imagination is God, imagination is everything. Okay, I love Neville. And I agree with him to a certain degree. Your imagination, there is nothing that you and I can touch in this physical world that wasn't a thought first in the imagination in somebody's mind. And so what we're going to do, I want you to take a moment, take a deep breath. Let's do it again. Do it again. One more time, and then hold it. Now I want you to think for a moment. I want you to follow a feeling of bliss, a feeling of, this was awesome, this was magnificent, I could do this again, I love this. I want you to find that feeling. And then I want you to think about what it is that you want to manifest. I want you to merge that feeling with the thing that you want to manifest. And as you merge those two into one, what happens is you've attached a feeling, a good feeling. You've attached a feeling that has no negativity running through it to what you want to manifest. You're creating new neural pathways in your mind, in your subconscious mind, that says, hey, this is true. Now I want you to cast a vision into the future of that thing that you want to manifest. And as you cast that into the future with that feeling attached, now I want you to bring it back to the present moment. I want you to write a concise statement about what that is with that feeling attached to it. And then I want you to, either for 21 days, 40 days, 60 days, 80 days, 108 days, just repeat that statement. Put it on a card, pick it up, read it, put it on cliff notes all around you. But I don't want you to focus on anything else except this one thing. And what happens in the quantum field, where that thing already exists in its full form, it's going to start to harden into fact in your present reality. Things are going to start to work in your favor towards its manifestation. Now, for me, Yahweh said to me one time, do you really think you need 21 days at this stage? 3 days. So the furthest I ever go out with something at this point is 7 days. And when I go to 7 days, I know I still have a little bit of resistance in play. And so then I go and I try to find whatever that resistance is. And then I work to eliminate that out of the picture. And then I go on and do what I have to do. Now, sometimes I really love Tesla's 369 technique in regards to this, but I also love the 108. And so what I might do, I will get a recording of a theta music that seems to fit what I'm doing. I would record myself making my statement about the thing that I'm manifesting. And then I'm not going to listen to anything else for 3 days straight. Nothing else. Or 7 days. And then I let it go. I didn't say it's going to show up in those 3 days or the 7 days. What I am saying is that at that point, I'm done. And I know I'm done. And I could go on to the next thing that I want to manifest. And the same process I'm going to put in play. It is the repetition. You see, the thing with the illusion of truth effect is that your subconscious isn't resisting the statement anymore. And this is what's happening. And when you use your imagination, you imagine the thing, you join your feelings to it about something that, you just is all good. And then you merge those two around your statement. Do it for how many days it feels good to you. And then let it go. Leave it alone. Don't even try to make it happen, because the thing's just going to show. Something is going to pop up and say, hey, do this. Go here. Talk to this person. Call that person. It doesn't matter what it is. It will manifest. Hey, this is Satella DeVoe. I'd like you to do something for me. I'd like you to like this. I'd like you to subscribe. And I will see you very soon. Again, namaste. Namaste.